Thank you all for being here with us tonight. We truly appreciate it. As many of you may know, in 2017 has been a crazy year full of world tragedies. There has been about 4 major hurricanes this year: Harvey, Irma, Jose, and lastly Hurricane Maria. To every family member and friend that has lost someone to any of these storms, they have our deepest sympathies, and we hope that those families will keep the memories alive of their loved ones. Hurricane Maria has happened a few months ago, but for those living in Puerto Rico, it feels as if it was yesterday. On Wednesday, September 20th, Hurricane Maria reached landfall at winds of 155 miles per hour, and the effects were devastating to say the least. Many people in Puerto Rico are still without power, clean drinking water, medicine, hospital services, and hundreds of thousands of people in Puerto Rico have fled to the mainland because they have no power. Many cannot reach their loved ones because of it. Though Puerto Rico is doing better, they could still use a lot of our help. So let us lend them a hand and have some fun doing it. So to the victims of Hurricane Maria, we honor them tonight. They are not forgotten, and neither is Puerto Rico. And before we start, just a special thanks to my other team members of Students of Color Alliance, Neda and Naja, for being so great. Fraser Coleman for letting us use the stage, Mike for filming this event, and for Chris Laporte for helping us put this together. We guys hope you guys enjoy, and the comedians for being here tonight with us. So we give many thanks for you guys. I hope you enjoy the show.
All right. Thank you. I'm Paul Gregory. I'll introduce myself tonight. Why don't we just start there? Give it up for Essence for doing a great job on that, huh? Thanks for being here. Thank you very much for having us. We're here. It's always good to start off the comedy show with a eulogy. We like that. That's right. How you guys doing okay? Do you need a few minutes to get it together here a little bit? I feel like you're okay. No, it is good to be here. It's always a good cause for hurricane relief. My God, we had so many of them. I apologize because I was like, which one is it again? It's Maria, right? That's the one that hit Puerto Rico? Because we had so many of them. It was crazy. So it's good to, hopefully we raise some money for that. I think if you haven't donated already, please put some donations in. Because those folks can sure use it. There's not too many of us here tonight, but I appreciate you all for coming. And we can get that pot up for hurricane relief. That would be great. I'm sure they would appreciate it. And ship them a case of water. One whole case of water, I think we can probably send. That's when you got about $16 that are going out. Most of that's probably going to get paid through shipping. I'm going to be honest with you, folks. You were able to get one bottle of water to Puerto Rico, but your thoughts are with them, and they appreciate that. So good for you. So no, it's good to be here. Also, I learned to. It's my first time here, and so it was exciting to be a part of not only the community college but the Color Alliance. So it's a great organization, and I didn't really know what that was because I'm white, so I didn't really have a chance to, ever partake in anything like that. Yeah, you don't get to. So I got to figure out what it was by default. I'm like, so it's anybody that's white, basically. Anybody who's not white can be a part of the Color Alliance. We can band together against white guilt. Strength in numbers. I agree with you. Yeah. So that's all right. We're gonna have some fun tonight. I can feel it. All right, you guys are. I was worried you're gonna be a little uptight, but you're loose and we're good. We're all gonna have some fun. So keep it loose and let us hear you laugh, because if you laugh and we have fun, and then we give it back and forth. Thank you very much. So yeah, so don't worry. There's only 2 white guys on the show tonight. All right? We got 4 black, 2 white, and an Asian.
We got to go a little bit.
Could have been the name of the show. 4 blacks, 2 whites, and an Asian. I think that could have been the name of the show, really. It's where we could have started off with. It's got a good ring to it, doesn't it? Yeah, it's not bad. All right, we'll keep that going. But no, honestly, it's good to be here. I'm glad you guys are out. I hope this is a regular thing that you guys get into. Stand-up is great. We're trying to really promote live comedy in Connecticut, especially here. And if you guys can get into it, especially now, then we can keep this thing going. So thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause for coming out tonight, and we're going to have fun. We've got a lot of funny guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'll tell you a little bit about me, and then I'll introduce next comic to you. I'm older now. I'm 35, so I realize I didn't realize how old I was until I was standing in the parking lot, and young college women were walking by, just frightened by my appearance, because I was just by my car, just doesn't take much when it's just my age that scares women. That's all in college. That's all it took for them to just kind of look at me. I'm pretty sure I was reported at least 3 times. I was definitely a part of somebody seeing something and saying something, that's for sure. So there's a creepy guy out there by the car. I felt so bad. So yeah, it's good. I appreciate you letting me know how young I'm not anymore. But I was young once, and you get older. I have kids now, and my kids drive me crazy. They drive me crazy, and I didn't really understand why growing up my dad went crazy so much. I always thought my dad was crazy, but now I get it because I have kids. My dad he would go crazy to the point where he would say an entire sentence to us when he got upset, but he would only use one word. You know what I'm talking about? You would do something to piss him off, and he wouldn't use one word. He'd be like, hey, now, hey. And then follow one curse, and be like, damn it. So you learn your phrases as a parent. I'm starting to figure, because you can't curse out your kids. You can't do anything like that to them. I guess you can, maybe. I don't know. Some of you are like, yeah, you can. You can fucking curse those kids out anytime you want. You try not to, I should say. And so you just have these weird reactions, that just come out in you sometimes. So I understand now. My dad was a guy, he could never get any of my friends' names right, no matter how long they were my friends. I have friends that were for 30 years. I lived across the street from him my whole life, and he could never he'd get it close, but never right to the name. I have a friend, his name is Eric Simchek, right? Nice and easy. My dad could never get it right. He would call him, he'd be like, hey, Simchek. And he coached Little League. He coached everything, so he had to know everybody's name. I had another friend named Howard. He called him Harold. Harold. And it would always he would be trying to get the name out, but he would just fumble through it, and you could tell it would get close, and he'd get frustrated, like, hey, Harold. Hey, Sinchak, get Harold out of there. Get him out of there. People would be like, who's he talking to? What's wrong with you? My dad was crazy. My dad threatened a child. He threatened a kid in Little League. I was a little kid, so and a bigger kid wanted to beat me up, and my dad threatened him. He was like, hey, you want to pick on somebody your own size, huh? You want to pick on somebody your own size? I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Stop. You're 3 times his size. You're not his size. Why are you asking him that? That doesn't make any sense. Kids drive you nuts, man. They drive you nuts, so... I guess we're in the holiday season now. Officially, it's Christmas time because everywhere you go, it's Christmas music and all that stuff. Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? Yeah, good Black Friday? Yeah? All right. You get some good stuff? All right. I'm surprised in our uptight sort of PC culture now that we're still calling it Black Friday. I got to be honest with you. I'm surprised that we're still able to get away with that. Because I feel like it's got some racial tones to it, Black Friday. And I'm just thinking to myself, you know what? If we're going to be racist, at least be accurately racist. That's all I'm saying. Because a holiday where you get cheap and get good deals on items is not Black Friday. That should be like Jewy Tuesday or something, you know? Jewy Tuesday, maybe? Black Friday should be like a few days after Jewy Tuesday, where you just get to return stuff without a receipt. I think that's pretty much... Try to return stuff to a store you didn't buy it from, you know, like stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, we're going to get racist, we should be accurate with our racism, that's all. All right, you guys are fun. That was a test. I was like, oh, I was clutching it. I was like, oh boy. We'll see where this goes after this. All right. We're going to have some fun tonight, I can tell. I avoid all stores, though, at this time, pretty much for the rest of the year. I still have to go to places like the supermarket, though, which I hate. I hate going to the supermarket because it's the most confusing place for me still. You know, like, it seems like they want, like, a lot of structure and order. You know, there's, like, this labyrinth of one-way lanes, and everything is neatly filed, and the shelves are neatly stacked with products. But then it just followed by the most vague food descriptions on the aisle. You know what I'm talking about? Just the most, like, it's like that. You just look at it and go, all right, bread, peanut butter, jelly. The rest of the store, you're on your own. We don't give a shit. Figure it out. We're not telling you where anything is. You always see somebody in there lost too, like they're just staring at those signs. Like, they start trying to figure out like what the item that they're looking for. They have to like act like that item. You know, they're like, all right, if I were Jell-O, where would I be? You start breaking it down by just the ingredients in the product. You're like, well, it's sugar and water. Like, the sugar's here. The water's all the way over there. It's got to be somewhere on this side of the store then. All right. And then you finally cave and you ask somebody that works there, and they're never helpful. They never know. They never know where something is, do they? They only could tell you where the last time they saw it. That's it. Like, hey, you know where the Jell-O is? Like, well, the last time I saw it, we had it over there. That doesn't help me out at all. What the hell are you doing? And the very worst thing they say after that is, if we had it, it might be in that area. If, might, area, these are not words of certainty. You know what I mean? Oh, my God. I try to avoid the stores. I don't like shopping. And I don't like some of the kids that I have. But I'm just being honest there. Sorry. No, I have a 2-year-old now. I live with a 2-year-old girl. And so I'm back in the world of daycare, you know. And I don't like daycare because... daycare is kind of the place where you just figure out which third world diseases are still prevalent in the country. That's all you get to figure out there. Because legally they have to post them on the wall when you're there, you know, so you walk in and you're like, hey, all right, Coxsackie virus. That's fun to get in your mid-30s. All right, well, look forward to that. Because the 2-year-old I live with is totally inconsiderate. You know, like they're in the car and she just coughs. You know what I mean? Just like a wet, disgusting cough too. You know, just tongue out and everything. And you're like, that's it. I'm sick. I can feel it right now. I'm sick. I feel my throat. I got it swelling up right now. All right. You guys ready to have a good time tonight or what? Let me hear you. Make some noise if you want your next comedy to come on out. All right, please. It's a good friend of mine. Please welcome to the stage, coming out next, Mr. D. Rums, everyone.
I bought these for anybody who don't laugh at my jokes tonight. Anybody. I like to let my audience know who in charge off the rip, goddammit. I don't play no games. Nah, I'm just bullshitting. How y'all feeling? Come on, man. I'm opening up, man. We need some energy in this motherfucker. I said, how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Y'all good? That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. I just came back from visiting my aunt. You know, I had to check on her. My cousin got locked up. Snitching out of control now, ain't it?
Fast, bro.
You know what I'm talking about. You look like you sell drugs. Nah, it's bad. It's bad, man. I'm pretty sure they about to have a snitching Olympics around my way, goddammit. See a group of niggas warming up, stretching their pointer fingers like, there he is, officer. Right that way, detective. He went that way, sir. I swear, man. Niggas running the 200 to the police station, like on your mark. Get set. Rap. Get a big gold-plated block of cheese for first prize and shit. Niggas holding it up like they won the finals. I just want to thank all my drug dealer friends who found me trustworthy. This is for you. Thank you. Good night. It's bad, man. I already told niggas, fuck that. I'm about to take advantage. I'm coming out with a snitching app. Fuck iTunes, nigga. This is iTel. Snitching from home, nigga. I better be the bestseller at the App Store. I tell you that much. It's crazy out here, bro. My birthday just passed. I think because I'm getting older, I'm getting a little more serious about finding somebody to settle down with. Let me ask y'all this. Y'all remember in the 90s, they was like, ooh, light-skinned niggas is winning. And then 2000 hit and it was like, ooh, dark-skinned niggas is winning. Then 2010 hit and shit got weird and it was like, ooh, fat niggas with beards is winning. Like, wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? Skinny niggas with 401ks is winning. Like, when is it gonna be short niggas' turn? That's my only question. Like, when y'all gonna be like, ooh, girl, look at that 5'1" nigga right there. He's so low to the ground and aerodynamic, girl. I'm serious, man, because when you tall, you get away with anything with the females. Niggas be like, yeah, I'm 6'3", I got 5 kids, 4 baby mamas, 3 felonies, 2 warrants, 1 open case, no job. And in my downtime, I like to kick puppies. Right when they ain't looking, just burp. Here go females. Girl, you just don't see what I see in him. That is a good man right there. And them dogs be in his way. In all fairness, they be right where he be walking. It's kind of on them too. Meanwhile, I can't get a text back, you know. You too nice. No, bitch, I'm too short. Fuck out my face. Not nice over here. Shit. My height's a sensitive issue, man. It's very, very sensitive. I pumped $10 worth of gas the other day. Gave the bitch $9.75. She got jokes talking about, oh, looks like you're a little short. I said, bitch. I was not in the mood. I Jackie Chan that bitch right in the windpipe, goddamn it. Was not in the fucking mood. Nah, I am dating somebody seriously, and I feel like I finally found my special someone. You know what I'm saying? That person that's gonna be there for me when I need them most. A real ride or die girl. You know what I'm talking about? We're more like a die or die girl. She's a 350-pound type 2 diabetic, but still, great girl. She's a great girl. And she loves social media. Always on Instagram. She wore her little skimpy outfit the other day. Came out the bathroom like, oh, I'm about to post a pic of this on Instagram. What you think? I said, you gonna post a pic of the outfit or you gonna post a pic of you in the outfit, you big motherfucker? She said, me in it. Why? Don't I look like a snack? A snack? More like leftovers. The fuck you mean? Look like you've been in the snack aisle a few times today. She said, don't hate on me because I'm comfortable in my own skin. I said, your stretch marks would beg to differ. Looks like your skin about to fall the fuck out of your skin. How the fuck? No. Don't feel bad for her, though. She is not defenseless. She cut deep. She said, I know you ain't talking with that receding hairline you got. Hairline look like the top of the Wu-Tang bird or the bottom of the Batman symbol. Gotham needs you. That shit got me mad. I said, those are genetics. That's genetics. I can't do shit about that. Your fat ass can get on a treadmill. I was trying to leave. She still wrote to me. She said, oh, where you going? Looking like a frustrated short ass Ice Cube. Gonna call you Ice Chip. Today was a short day fucking with you, huh? And right then my allergies really started going crazy because now she had just got a cat and I told her bitch hurt my feelings, goddamn. No, I'm glad I found somebody though. Doc said I can't keep kissing prostitutes on the mouth, so. And I'm always like, Doc, she could be the one. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's your sense of romance? Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Crazy, man. I work at a golf course in the clubhouse kitchen. I'm an advanced cutlery specialist. Or a dishwasher if you're an asshole. And my boss pulled me in his office last week and he accused me of stealing 2 big ass bottles. I'm talking gallon-sized bottles of plum sauce. Plum sauce? First of all, I didn't even know there was such a thing, but as soon as I heard it, I knew it was very Caucasian. What nigga you know sitting down in front of his dinner, he got the entrees, he got the sides, he got the fixings, everything looks so good, but there's something missing? Fuck, I forgot the plum sauce. Fuck this shit. I don't want this shit. It don't happen. You should have known your suspect was pale than a motherfucker. You heard me? From the valleys of Mount Caucasia. You understand? Always fucking with me over there, man. That place is crazy. I'm outside having a cigarette the other day at work. One of the cart girls pull up on me in a panic. She goes, "Oh my God, there's a bear on hold number 10. I don't do bears." And I'm thinking to myself, most people don't do bears. I mean, I don't know anyone who sees a bear and thinks to themselves, I got this. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this ain't the first time this happened, so I wasn't too concerned, you know, so I'm still smoking my cigarette. Not 30 seconds later, I see 2 animal control officers creeping around a bush, 100 feet away from me, tranquilizers drawn. The motherfuckers looked at me and said, "Shh." It's at this moment I realized this bear is a lot closer than I gave it credit for. You know what I'm saying? You know, black people won't play. I put my cigarette out real quick, turn around and go back inside. Yogi, nigga, big ass bear right in front of me. Bear looked at me and said, "Shh." I look back at the animal control officers. They're like, "Do you see him?" And that put me in a real fucked up spot, you know, because on one hand, I don't want to get my asshole ate by this bear, right? But on the other hand, I ain't no snitch. Y'all know how I feel about that shit, goddammit. So I'm like, nah. They keep it pushing. Bear looked at me and said, and I took that as, you know, thanks for not snitching. Apparently that means I'm still gonna eat your ass. This motherfucker chased me in the building. Fuck a bear, nigga, fuck a bear. Punk ass bear. Since I've been doing comedy, been meeting a lot of new people, making new friends. And the other day I went out with some of my high class friends, nothing like the people here. And no. They're from Greenwich, and we ended up at the Opera House, and I thought that was dope. You know, I had never been. I was very excited. And shit started off normal. My man got on stage and said, "La, ni no, ne, no. Fa la 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 la." Then we made eye contact and shit got racist real quick. That motherfucker said, "Nigado." I said, "What?" I said, "What'd he say?" "Nigado." He wanted me to know he was fucking with me. He got all into it. He said, "Nigado high, nigado low, nigado he, nigado go." I was mortified, man. I had 5-6 of my homies with me. He fucking with all of us. He's like, "Nigado." I said, This some bullshit. I did not pay good money for this kind of treatment. I'm going home, having a spoonful of plum sauce, and going to bed. Good day, sir. I gotta get out of here, man. But before I go, I wanted to make sure I left y'all with a parting gift. Now, this gift is guaranteed to boost the quality of your life and enable you to catch more breaks. Okay? It helped me on the way here. Me and 3 of my friends were in the car. We're smoking. Cop gets behind us, pulls us over, comes to the window. I said, "How can I help you, officer?" He said, "Well, it looks like your car isn't registered, looks like your license is suspended, and I can smell the strong odor of marijuana coming from your vehicle. Gonna need you to step out with some kind of identification." Everybody in the car is freaking out. I'm cool as shit. I'm like, "Yeah, no problem, officer." I get out the car. I give him my ID, but with it, I give him this. Now, I don't know if y'all can read this, but this is a black card with the word race written on it. It's a race card, people. That's what the fuck it is, okay? And I played the fuck out that shit. You hear me? I gave it to him. He looked at it. Looked at me. Looked at it. Looked at me. Looked at it. And the third time, I was able to sneak on my hat and dashiki, so when he looked back up, I was in full African garb with a Congo, like, tupu, 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 tupu. Dikembe Mutombo. The motherfucker said, "Sorry for the inconvenience, sir." So this is the official D-Rum's race card. It's free to everybody here. Well, not the white people. Y'all get enough breaks, goddammit. Nah, it's free for everybody, but make sure y'all check out the name on the bottom right-hand corner. D-Rums, all social media outlets. Thanks for having me. God bless. Good night.
Keep it going for D-Rums, everybody. Let him hear it. Glad he took the chains off. All right. Get your race card when you can. You guys having a good time so far or what? Yeah. All right. You ready for your next comic? Yeah. All right. Put your hands together for Mr. Brandon Smith, everyone. Let's go, man. Oh, look at the kicks. It's like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood up there.
I take the kicks off? You know what I'm saying? Paul called me who? Brandon Smith, Paul? My last name is Jones, everybody. If you do your research, Jones is a plantation name that means my ancestors made it, because my black ass is here. I'm trying to, you feel me? I come from an ancestral line of runners. They got away. Stubs and all, fuck that. You chop their legs off, it don't matter. It's all right to laugh, sister. We alive. You black too, shit. They said this was something to do with diversity, right? What's this? I forgot what the theme was for this. Like a hurricane relief or something like that? So you all just paid for like toilet tissues and like plastic plates and all that shit with your $1. That's good, right? That's fucking awesome. Where are we at? Tunxis Community College? You guys ever been to Tunxis Grill? That's what I think of when I heard this shit. When my boys told me, yo, we going to Tunxis, I was like, oh, hell yeah, I'm hungry as hell. Like, I got the munchies and shit. I heard this was a dry fucking, yeah. So I got fucked up on the way here, you know what I'm saying? So the bright lights is like, I might have a seizure, but don't worry, it's part of my act. Don't fucking go crazy. Yo, how y'all feel about Trump about to get impeached, man? How y'all feel about that? Okay, I like that. Half room, little Democrat, little Republican, half racist, non-racist room. I like that. All right. I feel like, yo, honestly, personally, I was giving Trump the benefit of the doubt when he came out with the Make America Great Again slogan, because I thought we were going to be able to go back to the times where you can like whoop somebody's kid when they get out of line. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in here hate grown-ups or even young grown-ups that just can't control their fucking kids? I hate that. It drives me insane, right? Would you guys believe, I'm not even making this up, my sister called the cops on me because my niece called me an asshole? And I popped her in the mouth, and I didn't mean to pop her, but the way she called me an asshole, she sounded like she was like 28, but she's really only 8. You know what I'm saying? So it was quick. It was a reflex. I didn't even mean to slap her like that. Like my amnesia kicked in early for a 27-year-old guy. It came like pretty fast. I felt like Slowpoke. You guys know Pokemon? That's how. And I just dumb slapped her. Young crowds are great. I love you guys. I can like say shit about the 90s. But seriously though, and then I go to court, right? And this is the crazy thing too, because I go to court and you know I'm mad nervous, but my amnesia was still pretty much alive. And I'm looking at the judge and I'm just like, Your Honor, this bitch was totally out of line. Would you believe the judge looked back at me and said, yeah, I know these Connecticut bitches be tripping. I was like, ooh. That's my judge. I added that nigga on Facebook and everything, man. Fucking goddamn, he know these Connecticut bitches be tripping. Don't let them have your Netflix password. You ain't getting that back. Oh, shit. Trump all right, though, man. He got... You know, like, he made, like, a lot of my white friends are very happy that they have Trump in office. And I feel for them, because I was happy when Obama was in office. And he never did anything for me, but I was just happy to have a black president. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I had to catch myself, like, damn, Brandon, why are you so happy? Like, oh, I got a black president. You know what I'm saying? Just happy as hell. I bought these LeBrons because Trump was in office. You know what I'm saying? Remember when Trump gave us that extra money in our income tax? Those LeBrons, I bought that. You know what I'm saying? But... What's crazy is about the confidence is, like, the white guys are taking it a little too far. Like, I got this kid at my job. He just graduated from this Ivy League college, and he was getting a lot of poom back on his campus. But now he's like the maintenance man at my job, and in 2017, maintenance is just a fancy word for janitor. So he smells like piss and shit all day. You know what I'm saying? So it was like real hard for him to get girls. So he came up to me the other day. He's like, Brandon, I texted this girl 20 times yesterday. She didn't even text me back. Like, what should I do? I was like, shit, man, 20 times? 20 times? Y'all ever seen a guy in a girl's inbox just talking to himself? Hey, beautiful, how you doing? Good morning. You eat today? Good afternoon. How you doing? What's your mom's age? Hey, good night. Hey, good morning. Like, he was texting her like that. I was like, damn, I usually give up after 19 messages. You did 20? Like, shit. You know what I'm saying? But I felt for him, so I was like, hey, you know, I'm a little swag-tastic. Like, I can give him some of my swag, and maybe he'll be able to get some girls. So I was like, Dan, what you got to do is, his name was Dan. I said, you got to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? You be yourself, and the girls will come to you, right? He seemed so confident when I told him, but then he said some whole crazy shit. He was like, yeah, that's cool and all, but now I got to go clean cum off the toilet seats in the bathroom. Right? And I I was like, damn, Dan, that's gross, bro. Like, how you even know that's cum? Like, what if it's just toilet water splashed back up on the seat? And he looked at me, he was like, well, it tastes like cum. I was like, oh! Like, oh, what is you doing, baby? Oh, damn, what's going on? That's crazy, right? Yo, this is a nice-ass stage. This Mr. Rogers stage really got me nostalgic as hell. I was going to take my shoes off when I came through that door, for real. Because the last show I did at this bar, and fellas, I know y'all young, I don't know, but you know, y'all young grown men getting into your older age. Y'all got to watch out. It's a new kind of pedophile out there for males. And I don't know if y'all know, it's called transgenders. I don't know if y'all heard about those. Yo, y'all saw the dudes from New York that was dancing with the chick with the butt, but it turned out to be a dude? Like two of them dudes killed themselves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's serious. You can't go back to your boys after that. They're gonna rank on you forever. I'm telling you, I had this show. I did well. You know what I'm saying? This lady, or what I thought was a lady, she wanted to buy me drinks. So I was like, you know, whatever, I'm after the show. She's like, oh my God, you so funny. Let me buy you some drinks. And I was like, nah, I'm here with my girl. She could buy my drinks. Thank you very much. She's like, oh, baby, you look like D-Wade from the Miami Heat. I just want to buy you some drinks. I was like, oh, shit, Gabrielle, all right. You know what I'm saying? You want to buy me some drinks? Go ahead. So we taking shots at the bar, and it got real sexual, like real quick. She's like, oh, Brandon, what's the freakiest thing you ever did in bed? I was like, oh, shit, all right. Bet. The freakiest thing I ever did in bed, right? Don't judge me, right? I turn a girl over on her head, and I like stick my tongue in the middle like this, and I call that the plunger, yo. I call that the plunger. That's a revised name. I used to call it a high school bully because look, I was shaking her for change. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get the change out of her pocket. I was just trying to get the orgasm jump started, but that's a conversation for another time. I was like, you know, that's enough about me. What's the freakiest thing you ever did in bed? This when it got weird. She was like, well, it was like the freakiest thing I ever did in bed. I gave somebody soup coolers. I was like, huh? Yeah, right? I was like, what the fuck is soup coolers? She was like, oh, soup coolers is when I bend you over and I blow in your ass like this. I was like, ugh. I was like, I'm a millennial. What's that, some 70s shit? I don't want to do all that. That's when I saw the Adam's apple form on her neck when she leaned in. She was like, 'cause Brandon, when I'm done with you tonight, you're going to be begging me to blow on your ass. I was like, oh! I was like, oh, you one of them transformers. Hey, that was my time, y'all. Thank you, tunxis. Y'all was great, man.
Brandon Jones, everybody. My goodness, let him hear it. That's 2 flubs for me, 2 nights in a row. My God, Brandon Smith is a tall white guy. I'm trying to will another white guy on this show. You see what's happening? It's no good, yeah. Man. All right, folks, all right. This next comic is definitely black. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Cliff Mula, everybody.
Hey, how y'all knew I was from Hartford? Y'all saying already? God damn, Hey, we got Hartford in the building, man. I was gonna ask for a ride, but fuck y'all niggas. Let me just do my thing first, man. Then we can talk after. How y'all doing? My name is Cliff, like he said. I'm from Hartford, unfortunately. But everywhere I go to do stand-up, I gotta say I'm from Hartford, man. I gotta put on for my city, But I ain't gonna lie. Hartford's a piece of shit. But it's my piece of shit, Alright? That's kind of like when you shit and you look at it before you flush it. Alright? You look at it before you flush it. That's how I feel about Hartford. Alright? You don't know why it's disgusting, but you look at it like, when I ate some corn, flush or whatever. Alright? You get on with your day. I grew up in the North End all my life, a very rough place, man, a lot of crime, a lot of killing and shit. Let's pray for the North End. But not right now, though. Let's listen to me speak. But, hey, growing up, my boys, they was into committing crimes and shit like that, feel me? But I was never one to commit a crime. That's just not me. I'm too much of a firm believer in karma. And honestly, I don't think I could get away with a crime because, my head's too big. I'd be too noticeable. I'd be like, yo, give me your money. Walk off. They'd be like, yo, Cliff, that's you? And me, I don't like to lie. She'd be like, yeah, that's me. Man, give me back my motherfucking money. Okay, here you go. Shit. Some more about myself. I'm from the hood, but I've been chilling with white people for the past like 8 to 9 years. It's cool, you know. I like it. It's good to chill with people from like different walks of life. I feel like you like learn more shit. But like that one thing I hate, like I feel like every time I always come across that one white guy that says like no offense to me for like this dumbest shit, like, oh my god, Cliff, I was waiting in Whole Foods, yum yum yum. Just can't get enough of that Whole Foods, yum 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 yum. That's my white guy voice. Every black comedian got a white guy voice, right? So I'm waiting in line and I just can't get enough of that Whole Foods. And I'm waiting in line and this guy, he farted. It was very loud and smelly. No offense, he was black. like, how is that offensive? Like what? Like white people got it so good, they ain't got to worry about oppression and all their farts smell like hummus. I don't really like going to bars too, cause like the music's too loud. You can't like talk to a pretty girl, cause the music's too loud, right? You'd be like, "You're pretty. What's your name? Huh? It's real shitty living in Maine. No, you're pretty. What's your name? Huh? EA Sports in the game. No, you're pretty. What's your name?" I used to like going to frat boy parties, like when I was a little younger, like a few years ago. But like every time I went to a frat boy party, there's always that one like black white guy. Y'all know the black white guy, like that's this nigga right there. He grew up in the suburbs, you know, to the wrong white people. Like, you know, he's an Oreo, you know, black on the outside, white on the inside. Like in the inside, he's whiter than a snowball covered with cum. You know? And we'll be the only two black guys at the party, and he always got acknowledged with the two black guys at the party. He'd be like, hey, what's going on, my brother? I mean, I don't even mean brother like relate. I mean brother because, like, we're black, right? Am I right? Where the white women at? Am I right? Huh? Looking for these white hoes in this party. Am I right? All these crackers in here, huh? I guess this party leaning a little bit of black pepper. Am I right? Because we're black. You get it, huh? We could play 5-on-5 basketball and beat these white crackers. Am I right? Am I right? I bet you got a Magnum condom in your pocket right now, huh? Because we're black. You get it. You're black. We got big dicks. We cannot lie. The other ones can't deny. Because we're black. Am I right? You get it. You get it. Huh? Looking for these snow bunnies, huh? To hop in your bed because we're black. You get it. You get it. Well, I'll be right his ear. I'm going to go get a busy, all right? And remember, Black Lives Matter. Because we're black. Am I right? Am I right? I gotta bring this nigga everywhere I go, man. This nigga really confident and shit. This nigga laughing at the top of his lungs. I remember one time I was at a show, and there was this one white dude. He was just laughing like, ha 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 ha. And he just kept doing it. I was like, hey, this nigga making me feel famous right now. Ha 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 ha. Just busting out. What's nuts like that? Well, anyway, back to what I was talking about. We like, you know, and partying with white people, all right, they be drunk or whatever, and you come across drunk people, right? As I am a little bit right now. And I remember one time I'm outside of a party, and it's me and my boy. He's mad tall, right? He's like 6'6". He's smoking cigarettes, having a good time, whatever. We got drinks in the hand. So this dude walks up to him. He says the most dumbest shit I'll never forget. He's like, yo, man, you're tall. You're like 6'6". I bet you could jerk off standing up. Yeah, exactly. What? I bet you could jerk off standing up. Like, what the fuck? Right? I didn't know it was a height requirement for that shit. But I was drunk and I went in the bathroom. I'm just like, you know, you hear something, but you're not sure it's not really dumb. Be like, wait, hold on. I'm 5'10". Can I? Well, I could do that shit too. But shit, I'm ending off on this. You know, when you go to parties, sometimes you get lucky, right? Like, you know, I done slept with a few white women, you know? And then I remember this one time in particular, I was fucking this white girl on a bag of garbage in a closet. And I know what y'all thinking. It's recyclable garbage. I got class, all right? So, you know, I had a condom. It was in my pocket the whole time, but I still had a con, all right? That's safe enough, right? Safe enough. Safe enough. So I'm on top of this broad, and she says the most dumbest shit. She's like, oh my God, give me that Cliff dick. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, who else think I'm gonna give you? Like, can I switch dicks with my boys? Like they sneakers? Like, yo, dog, let me borrow your dick right fast, Jerome. Let me borrow it, yo, come on, let me borrow it. Yo, man, it's the third time this week, man. Last time you borrowed my dick, you fucked a pumpkin. Oh, dog, I was drunk at a party. I thought it was somebody dressed like Donald Trump. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Let me borrow your dick right fast. Or like one of my like Oprah giving out Cliff dicks. Like, you get a Cliff dick, you get a Cliff dick, you get a Cliff dick. Everybody gets Cliff dicks. Shit, I'm ain't off on this, man. I love this comedy shit. I love doing comedy. Especially when I can talk about crazy shit like fucking bitches raw on a bag of garbage and people like it. It gives me like a warm feeling making people laugh, you know? That's kind of like when you hug a big girl. You ever hug a big girl? Well, big girls get the best hugs. Hey, like the big bitches, I like the big bitches too, man. They get the best hugs, man. I'm not making fun of them, you know? I honestly believe that beauty comes in all shapes and sizes. On some real shit. But like, but warmth is in a big girl, you know? I love them. They're like beanbag chairs with legs. But that's my time, man. Y'all enjoy your night. I'm Cliff Moolah, man. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Cliff Moolah. Fuck it.
Keep it going for Cliff, guys. Let him hear it. Keep it going. You guys doing all right so far? All right, we got a couple more comics for you. I hope you're having a good time. Hang in there with us. This next comic coming to the stage, I'm going to let you decide for yourself which one of the group he is. Please welcome to the stage, Scott Bosco, everyone.
How are we doing tonight? Yeah. What's with this condom on the microphone? Oh man, so the other day Cliff and I were at Whole Foods. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah. They're spacing us out. They're spacing us out. There's only two of us, but you know, bookending it. All right. My name is Scott Bosco. I want to clear up a couple things up front. I'm not 16. I have to say that I'm a little dude. I get it. All right. I had a guy come up to me. He's like, "Hey man, you look like Captain America before he got the super soldier surgery." Shit like that happens all the time. That's why I dress like the cool guy from the Breakfast Club, alright? It happens. You know, I wanted to be a rock star, right? I wanted to play in a band, or I wanted to be like a wrestler, just like cut loose. But I didn't get a singing voice. I didn't get a buff body. I got low-grade anxiety, so it's stand-up comedy for me. Me too. Yeah. It's like, yeah, man, I'm anxious too. I get rid of it by yelling at people on stages. You're all right. You're all right. Oh, where was I? I'm also not gay. Oh shit. Yeah. She's like, I got a chance. All right. No, I don't have anything against gay people. Don't get me wrong. I just feel the need to clarify. My last girlfriend, like, she had really protective family, and the only reason they let me hang out with her for a while is because I had convinced them I was gay, which would have been a genius move if I had done it on purpose. Oh man. Yeah, I also get hit on by gay dudes a lot, which I don't mind, because like I don't mind gay people, and also Mai Tais are super expensive. Daddy's got a drink. Probably doesn't help the gay thing that I call myself daddy in the third person, but like, that's how we do. You guys like impressions? Sure. All right. Kind of a lukewarm response. To be honest, I don't care what you want. This dynamic means that I'm in power right now, so like whatever I say is going to happen is going to happen. Thank you. That's an impression of our president flirting. I wrote that joke a year ago, and it doesn't get old. Much like Roy Moore's girlfriends. Oh, there's lots of sexism out there. Lots of sexism. Have you heard the jokes that are like, I like my women like I like my coffee? It's like strong and dark. Or I like my women like I like my coffee, like ground up and in my freezer. I didn't write that joke. I agree, that's messed up stuff. I think the only person who can get away with telling jokes like that is Dracula. Because he's like, yeah, I like my women like I like my coffee. I have one to start my day. If I'm having a hard time, I need a second to get through my afternoon, all right? Plus, you gotta finish them before they get colder. It's gross. All right. Kind of lost you on the morbid joke. I'm gonna do one more morbid joke, though. Do you guys know that most of the birds that get stuck in oil spills die anyway? You know, they get washed off with dish soap, they still die. Sometimes it's the darkest after dawn, is what I'm saying. Is anyone else bummed out by Christmas? Oh, all right. They're like, what? All right. I feel like I got to explain. I'm Jewish, and I've dated almost exclusively non-Jewish women who are like super into Christmas. So like, you all have happy childhood memories of Christmas. My memories of Christmas are just like fucking and heartbreak. So for me, December is just like a month of unexpected erections and crying. So, I mean, I guess I get what people say by Christmas making them feel like a kid again, you know? I had a weird puberty. All right, what else? You guys want to hear another impression, speaking of Christmas?
Sure.
This is my impression of Santa Claus having a heart attack.
Okay.
Santa Claus having a heart attack. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas, ho, 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 Santa's arm kinda hurts, ho, 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 what do you want for Christmas, little boy? Also, is it warm in here? Santa feels clammy and short of breath. It can happen to anybody, know the warning signs, alright? Oh shit, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about being Jewish more. You guys know, never get tired of that, alright? You guys know that when you're Jewish, you're not allowed to get tattoos. And the reasoning I learned behind this is like God made your body perfect the way it is, and changing anything about your body is going against God's will. This coming from the same God who's like really big on circumcisions. So my theory is when God made man, he just put the little hat in the wrong place, you know? Wrong head, God, wrong head. It's hard being Jewish. You guys ever get like, I guess none of you guys are Jewish. Sometimes, so you wouldn't get this, all right? So I've had like a couple people in my life be like, yeah, Jews killed Jesus, which I don't understand at all, because personally I wouldn't fight a guy who can turn water into wine when my body is 70% water. Be like, yeah, you know what, Jesus, you're being an asshole tonight. Yeah, you know what, Scott? Then it'd be like an episode of CSI Bethlehem. It'd be like, detective, it's just like the last three. A blood alcohol level of 13%. Jesus Christ. And then later on in the episode of CSI, you know, there'd be the guy who makes puns. He'd be like, well, I guess when you mess with a carpenter, you're bound to get hammered. You get the scene where the rookie cop runs into the senior detective's office like, boss, we gotta nail this guy. The boss would be like, listen, Johnson, I know he's guilty, you know he's guilty, but we need hard evidence before we go public. You know who his dad is. It's God. And just the final scene of the episode would be like Judas betrays Jesus, spoiler alert, and like Jesus is like, really, Judas, after all this time you're gonna double cross me? And Judas is like, not double cross, one's gonna do it. All right, you guys have been awesome, thank you very much. I'm Scott Bosco. Give it up for Paul.
Scott Bosco, everybody. Keep it going for him, huh? I hope he gets that holiday we were talking about earlier. Yeah. We'll get that started. I'll get the paperwork started. All right, guys. We got 2 more comics, and then we're done. So thanks again for hanging out. I hope you're having a great time. You guys have been a great audience, so thank you so much. Keep it up. Please welcome to the stage Mr. Andre Kim, everybody. Andre Kim.
Like that cup. Like that cup.
Get that fucking microphone condom out of the way. Holy shit. Thank you for coming out, guys. This is good. Nice crowd we got here. We got the lesbians here. Thank you guys for coming out. I know they're lesbians because we have the same haircut. And this is good. I'm kidding. Come on, guys. These are jokes. These are jokes. Just kidding. So where'd you guys park your pickup truck? Is it next to Sonic? Is it by Chick-fil-A? I don't know. We got a nice Indian chick there too. Thank you. This is good. This is like Uber versus Lyft. You know what I mean? So this is good. I say that because I'm Asian. Yeah. So I'm an Asian guy, but I don't date Asian chicks because they all look like my sister. It's funny how that joke works because you've never seen my sister. That's what I call accidental racism. First time I hooked up with an Asian girl, I accidentally whispered, "Dad's gonna be so pissed." This is good. Now, I love my sister, though. She actually just graduated college, and she got a job right away working online. I think it has something to do with a webcam. And, just feeling you guys out. I love my family. Love my dad, too, but he was kind of rough on me growing up. He had a special section of the house he liked to call the timeout area, or social services likes to call it the fireplace. And I would show you the burn marks, but it's under my ankle bracelet. And this is good. I drove up here from New York City. It's always been my dream to drive 3 hours for 20 people. And this is good. Yeah. This is good. Paul, your host, he's a good guy. I was talking to him in the back room, and he like locked the door and started grabbing his groin. And I was like, Louis C.K.? And you guys heard about that? Okay. I didn't know Farmington had Wi-Fi. So, boy, this is bang, bang, bang. This is good. It was my birthday yesterday. Thanks. I mean, it's not today. I'm not like a white girl. Every day's my birthday, bitch. It's not me. Can't stand birthdays though. Get way too sensitive now. I was looking on my Facebook wall to see what people said the next day. You ever do that? One person said this, HBD. I just want to type back FU. Because seriously, it doesn't take much to type out happy birthday. It's just 2 words, right? It doesn't take much. This is all it is.
Oh, shit. Oh.
At most, you might be like, aw, damn. I better put some emojis in there. Swipe, swipe. Where the hell is that damn birthday cake emoji? Swipe, swipe. It's next to the eggplant. And the taco. birthday sex. I don't know. Like I said, I drove up here. I gotta say, Connecticut, you guys are never done with construction on your highways. Always construction. 2 million here, 10 billion there. Hashtag Malloy bending you over. There is a lot of... This is good. I have the Waze app, though. Anyone have the Waze app? That's the best, right? Because Waze tells you about things that are going to happen before they even happen. So I'll be driving and I hear, there's a cop on the left in 4.2 miles. Hide your weed. Quick poll. Anyone think I look high? Anyone think I look high? All right, racist. All right. But yes, I'm very high. And this is good. Paul was texting me, asking me if I'm coming tonight. He's like, you coming? And I gave him the thumbs up emoji. But I held down and gave him the black guy thumbs up emoji, which means okay, but I'm going to be a little late. And just feeling you guys out. I can say that. My best friend is black. I call him my brother from another rush hour. And, gotta! Man, you guys are fun. I don't know. I was thinking about a lot of things. I used to work in a shoe store. And one day someone walked in wearing a... what's that thing people wear to show that they're abstinent? Skechers, that's right. And, shit, you guys are hot. You guys are like sweatshop hots. I'm serious. Oh, God. I gotta tell you, I like talking on the phone, but no one does. No one likes talking on the phone. And yet they still call it the iPhone. I don't know why they call it the iPhone when the phone is the least used app on the iPhone. You know what I mean? Like, I think I use my compass more than I use the phone. And people get weird with calling. Like, if I call a girl, girls get so petty with this. If I call a girl, she'll be like, oh, he's getting clingy. I'm like, clingy? We've been going on for 2 years. And we live together. What kind of shit is this? I'm like, bitch, you got this month's rent? It's so crazy, man. It's weird. People get weird with texting, too. Like we all know the one person that never texts you back, right? You ever notice that's the person that's always on their phone when you're with them? You ever notice that? Be on some bullshit. You'll tell them, too. You'll be like, hey, how come you didn't answer my text? They'll be like, dude, I'm like never on my phone. I'm like never on my phone. I don't even have a phone, dude. Do you see this? I don't even have a phone. Hey, Susan, what's going on? It's so gay, man. I don't know. Technology messes a lot of things up. I just got friend zoned recently. And, you know you're in the friend zone when she responds to your hey text with a yo. That's how you know you're in the friend zone. I will say this, though. I don't like when people are texting and driving. I don't like that. Because you're basically just saying, yeah, I don't care about your life. I'm going to keep on doing this. Some people who talk to text, they think that's better. It's not. What I try to do is I try to teach them a lesson. They'll be like, ding, hey, honey, see you soon at 6. As they're about to press send, I'll just yell out, bitch. So it'll say, hey, honey, see you soon at 6, bitch. And they'll look at me mortified, and I'll be like, that's what you get, you little bitch. Yeah. God, you guys are a hot crowd, though. This place is nice, too. I was like, holy shit, I didn't know this was a community college. I was like, I didn't know Yale had another campus. Holy shit. This is fun, though. Like I said, I recently just had a birthday. And you got to switch it up in life, you know? So I've been trying out new things. So I've been going to church. But I've been going to church high. And my favorite part about going to church high is eating the body of Christ. No, because now it doesn't taste like styrofoam anymore. It tastes like Olive Garden breadsticks. But what I noticed from going to different churches is that some churches have better tasting Jesus than other churches. I'm going to hell. So I'll walk out of some church. It's like, yo, where are you going next Sunday? St. Gabriel's? Word, they got good Jesus, man. You guys have been great. That's my time. Thank you.
Andre Kim, everybody, let him hear it. He called me Louis C.K. What the hell? See how they pick on the host like that? That's not right. Could be. I don't know. Let's see. No, that was a bad thing for comedy. Obviously, it's making a lot of men, including myself, take a good, hard look at our behavior. And I have. I've looked at my behavior, and I've analyzed it. And I'll be honest, that I absolutely owe an apology to my dog, because I jerked off in front of that dog so many times without asking. I didn't ask any of his permission whatsoever. Yeah, several dogs probably over the course of my life, but you know, what are you gonna do? So, all right, folks, we're gonna have to bring up our headliner, but I need your help just to get the energy up for him, because he's been sitting back there the whole time. So can we get the energy going here with a round of applause? Because you're gonna love my friend. I know it. We're having a great time. We're gonna keep it going. This next comic can be seen performing all over the Northeast. Please put your hands together for my good friend, Mr. Mo Green, everybody.
Oh my God. Finally, I'm here, man. On this dry campus. I'm drunk as shit, though. Y'all fucking. It is, but nah, I'm just playing, man. Y'all enjoying yourselves so far this night, man? Glad y'all came out. That's what's up, you know. Real little diverse audience, man. I'm gonna be serious with y'all, man. Like, I'm looking around this room and I'm being real serious. I think you're all beautiful. You know? Every single last one of you, man. You're all gorgeous, man. I will have sex with all you motherfuckers, man. I don't care about the race, the weight, or the gender, you sexy Steph Curry looking motherfucker. Listen, I've been going through such a dry spell, my balls need a humidifier, man. How that humidifier something? I need that shit on my balls. My shit is ashy, man. Ashy as fuck, man. But I take comedy real serious. I love doing this comedy shit. Like my last show, I drove 2 hours to perform for only 5 minutes. 2 hours to perform for only 5 minutes, man. That sounds like the conclusion to all of my Tinder dates. I got performance issues, man. I'm 38 years old. My dick needs a defibrillator. Foreplay for me is like clear. Clear. Boop. 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 He needs more Viagra. I need some shit, man. Getting old sucks, man. Don't get old, man. That's my advice. Don't get old. I realized I was getting old when I realized I really enjoyed the taste of a pastrami Reuben. That's an old school sandwich. It comes with Swiss cheese, Thousand Island, sauerkraut. That's elderly cuisine. And it's fucking delicious. And I have it every Thursday at 4 p.m. with a tapioca pudding and a yoo-hoo while watching the Golden Girls. I think Blanche is sexy as fuck. And if they could bring her back to life, I would knock the dust off that ancient ass pussy. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you for being a friend. Travel around the road and back again. I ain't too young. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. Blanche was sexy as fuck. She gave me my first erection, man. I was 6, she was 80. I was like, fuck it, man. This bitch is sexy. Any of y'all women can't get no dick, watch Blanche. You will get some penis. It might not be the best penis, but you will get some. Oh, man. Now, I'm from Hartford, Connecticut, too. Give it up for Hartford, Connecticut, man. I love my city. You know, I'm proud of my city because we are the murder capital of New England. We got the crown at this fucking bitch. That's why I never get no respect, because I ain't never killed nobody before, man. If you live in the hood, you gotta catch a body, man. And I would kill somebody, but, you know, prison ain't a good look for me, man. It's not a good look. Because in the streets, I know y'all was thinking this, I'm ugly as fuck. I know this, man. In the streets, I'm ugly. But in prison, I look like Amber Rose. Bald head, big booty, light skinned man in prison. We're practically identical twins. The only problem is the prison's gonna be mad at me because I can't booty twerk the way Amber Rose does. So once they get me, I'm gonna get my ass kicked because I can't make my ass clap. This is some bullshit, man. The only thing that's twerking is my titties. My titties is twerking. My titties. Oh shit. I'm fat as a motherfucker, man. I gotta hold on to this mic stand, man. Every time I do that joke, I feel like I'm about to die. You know you getting fat when you get tired from talking? You know you're a fat motherfucker when you get out of breath from breathing, man? I be sleeping sometimes, I'll be like, Luke, I'm your father. I'm like, taking blood pressure medicine. That shit is fucked up, man. You feel me? Only breathing all hard and shit like Big Pun. Remember Big Pun? It's so hard, yeah. Remember how that song began? If y'all, I know you're kind of young, but Big Pun is a legend. That song used to begin like this, right? You can catch me at the Cherry Red 150. Got the grizzly locked to the stizzy. Pop the glizzy doing 60 down a one wizzy. Pop, pop, pop. I just lost 100 pounds of trying to live. I ain't going nowhere. This motherfucker died the next day. You gotta take care of yourself, man. But I'm getting fat. That's why I do a lot of Tinder dating. You know what I'm saying? Because you can take pictures at those sexy angles. You know what I'm saying? They can't tell that you a fat ass motherfucker. You know a lot of these women be doing that shit. They be fat as hell, catfishing you.
Take notes.
They be. This the problem. At my age, at 38, most women that I meet in my search parameters, they be bragging about being 35. I'm 35. I'm 35, and I know for a fact that they're 50. Because no woman brags about being 35 unless she's 50. And it's the thing I don't understand. Ladies, when y'all start to get older, when y'all lie about your age, don't lie down. Don't take numbers away. Lie up, add to that shit. Because if you 40 years old, but you say you're 55, people are like, oh my God, you look so wonderful for your age. You getting likes on Facebook. You getting random money from strangers. But if you 40... and you say you 27, like, bitch, I know you bullshitting, man. I can tell by the wrinkles on your hands, man. I can tell by your neck. They got that loose-ass turkey neck. This chick tried to lie about her age, but I told her a joke. She started laughing. She was like, I was like, bitch, you got a turkey laugh? You lying like a motherfucker. But my homeboy Cliff that was up early was like, yo, you need to stop messing with these thoughts on Tinder. You'll find your queen on Craigslist. I was like, Craigslist, word? You mean to tell me you can get a job, furniture, and pussy on that mother? I hopped on Craigslist. There's some fucking weirdos on there, man. That will satisfy your every desire, sexy Steph Curry. This one chick in particular told me that she would do anything to me if I acted like the Pillsbury Doughboy. I said, you gotta be a pretty desperate motherfucker to respond to that ad. Which is exactly why I wound up on her doorstep that same night. Dressed in all white, man. I rung the bell, she opened up, I was like, nothing feels better unless you give me head. Hey, yo, that bitch fucked the shit out of me, man. Best 2 minutes of my life. Performance issues, you know. But then 2 weeks later, I came back with a yeast infection. Cause she keep fucking with those doughboys, that yeasty bitch. I wonder why every time I went down on her, it smelled like Oktoberfest. Samuel Adams pussy. You could bake bread with that vagina, man. I swear, man. Yeah, Wonder Bread, exactly. Oh, man. Doing my thing, man, like, we all got different addictions. You know, some people was addicted to alcohol. Some people addicted to crack. I'm not saying you are. I'm just pointing to you. Like, my addiction is pornography. I think porno is awesome. I went to ECSU, Eastern Connecticut State University, right? Years ago. I was in 2002, you know what I'm saying? I had a big booty white girl, you know what I mean? I was learning how to play the piano, you feel me? And then I got like a computer that same year, you know what I mean? And 16 years later, you know, I don't know how to play the piano. I didn't graduate until 2004, and I was a super duper senior. And yeah, I haven't heard from that big booty white girl ever since, man. That porno got a fucking hold on me. That shit is crazy, man. And porno is a good backup plan because a lot of women be stunting nowadays and shit with the social media and shit like that. If you at the club and the Asian with the big titties and the big booty diss you, don't get mad, Playboy. Just when you get home, type in Asian chick with the big booty at the club with the big titties that dissed you on Pornhub. You will find a chick that look exactly like her, man. And I can blame my addiction on a lot of things, getting raped and molested and all that shit. Fuck that. I blame it on the Hartford educational system, man. Because I graduated from Hartford High, class of 1997. That's the year we lost our accreditation. But to this day, I have no idea what the word accreditation means, man. Because we ain't learned shit. The only things I learned how to do was to procrastinate and to masturbate. You got the bars. You know I was going with that shit. This motherfucker rapping shit, you know what I mean? Looking like a fat little dickie and shit. He like a fat... Oh my God. They was teaching us how to use search engines. That's when search engines like Google and all that shit first came out. Too many students in the class, not enough computers. The teacher said I could come after class and do the project about myself. She ain't know I was a porno addict though, man. I was working on that project for about 2 hours. Well, the actual project took me like 15 minutes. The other hour and 45 when I was young and I had stamina and I didn't need to fucking use Viagra, man. Your boy was in porno heaven. And that's when my mind got like transported back to the 1970s when drugs was the shit. You know what I'm saying? It was, you know what I'm saying? So I'm jerking off to the porn and all I heard was classic rock playing through my head. And it was like I'm jerking off. It was like boom, 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 boom. Summer breeze, oh shit, makes me feel fine. She know that shit. Flowing like the jasmine in my mind. Down, 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 down. Yeah, she 40 plus. She know what the fuck I'm talking about. Sills and Crofts, motherfucker. That's the name of the band. But I was a porno novice and I didn't realize looking at all that bullshit corrupt your computer. So the sites I went to like deleted all the records for the entire year for the school. So when I look back, I think I'm the reason why we lost our accreditation, man. I know what the fuck that word mean now, man. Shit. Life is ruined, man. Now, as far as I know, I don't have any children. I'm 38, black, no kids. That shit is a fucking miracle, man. Some people say I'm lucky. Some say I'm weird, but this is my secret. Whenever I get lucky and have sex with a woman, you know what I'm saying, the next day I cook her like a nice little breakfast, you know what I'm saying? And when she not paying attention, I throw a Plan B pill in her coffee. With Bill Cosby like accuracy, you know what I'm saying? Steph Curry like form, you know what I'm saying? Look at the flick of the wrists. Look at the flick of the wrists. And then my homeboy Cliff, man, he always give me advice and shit. He was like, yo, you stupid as fuck. Why don't you just use a condom? I said, because you gonna notice a rubber floating in the cup, you dumb motherfucker. I got a college degree. I've been in science class. I know for a fact that coffee does not dissolve condoms, man. That's why I only have sex with old-ass women now, man. They gotta be 50 years of age or better. I call them menopause maidens. Say it with me now, crowd. Menopause maidens. Now, it's probably you. Like, menopause maiden got a body like Jennifer Lopez. But the only drawback is she come with a face that looks like George Lopez. I'll be drunk half the time. I can't even fucking tell. Knowing a woman's first name, that's not even important information for me. You know what I mean? If I'm looking at you, because you definitely a menopause maiden, I'm looking at you like, what's up, baby girl? You know what I'm saying? You got an AARP card? Because you can't be, life alert. I'm going to add that tag. That's dope. I'm going to add that shit. You got a little life alert sticker, man? Because you can't be eligible for the life alert and AARP and be able to have kids at the same time. It's a conflict of interest, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a fucking conflict of interest, man. That shit is crazy, man. Now, I love doing shows in different places, but I'm always concerned about the thugs that's going to be in the room, because I'm a lover, not a fighter. And I look in this room with some fucking thugs in here, tunxis. It's thugs. You a thug with your glasses, you know what I'm saying? You a thug with your red sweater. You definitely a motherfucking thug, sexy ass Steph Curry. But y'all thugs in here, y'all kind of weird, like kind of strange though. Y'all seem like the type of thugs that are like, steal my identity, but then improve my credit. And there's nothing wrong with good credit, but you can't go to 500 credit to 800 and one day it's gonna raise some red flags. My black ass gonna get thrown to prison. I can't go to prison. I can't booty twerk. The motherfucker's gonna fuck me up. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I be twerking is my titties, man. I can't go back there, man. That shit's fucked up, man. Now, you got a lot of terrorism, a lot of crazy shit happening. I'm gonna get kind of dark. You know, hopefully I can keep you guys with me, but it's a fucking lot of terrorism, crazy shit going on, man. And it's like, you ever notice whenever they take the picture of the terrorists, like, or whatever, they got that scare face in the yearbook, like they just got caught jerking off in a school library. That school picture was a cry for help. They need some pussy, man. They need to get fucked. That's what it is. I don't blame terrorism on women, for the most part, but y'all could change the complexion of the entire situation if you would just have sex with more random strangers, man. Seriously. Look at this motherfucker right here, man. He looks like he's from Czechoslovakia. He like he ain't get pussy in 30 years. This motherfucker will blow this entire shit. You, Miss Sexy Indian Lady, take this motherfucker to the bathroom and fuck him right now. Fuck this Czechoslovakian motherfucker. You might save a couple of lives, man. And I know a lot of y'all looking at me like, oh my gosh. Y'all ladies looking at me like, I could never have sex with a stranger. Some of you women have had sex to get your cell phone bill paid for. You can't have sex to stop an act of terrorism, man. Y'all some selfish bitches. If I had a pussy, I would be a hero. They would call me Mo Heroin. I would be saving the earth one dick at a time. I said, oh, it's Czechoslovakia. He about to blow some shit. Nah, motherfucker. We gonna go to the bathroom. Hit it from the back. You ain't blowing up shit because I'm blowing up your balls, motherfucker. I'm blowing up your balls, Czechoslovakia. And if I gotta be a fag to stop some act of terrorism, fucking I'm doing a good service for my country, you know what I mean? If you're a war hero, you get certain medals. You get the Purple Heart, you get the Silver Star, you know what I'm saying? If you fuck a terrorist, you know what I'm saying, you're a lady fuck a terrorist to stop an act of terrorism, you get the Crimson Cunt, you know what I mean? It's like platinum pussy lips on an Olympic ribbon. And you doing shit for your country, man. It's a civic duty. You gotta do this shit, man. And then some of these terrorists always talking about, it's always 72 virgins. I'm looking directly at you because you look like kind of Indian. You probably know why they do it. But like 72 virgins. And you too. It's always 70. Why is it 72 virgins? Like, I never slept with a virgin, but I can imagine that shit is annoying as fuck, yo. It's like, ouch, it's my first time, slow down. Ouch, it's my first time, slow down. Steph Curry, you gotta deal with that shit for eternity, 24 hours a day, 3 hours, you know what I'm saying, 3 women an hour, 72 women a day, for all time? Shit, fuck 72 virgins, man. Just give me 5 hoes for a week, I'm good, man. I don't need that much pussy, man. I like older, bombed out pussy, man. That's what I like. Loose, man. I like my pussy to look like a catcher's mitt from the 1930s that's been through 3 different World Series that could take the fastball. That's the kind of pussy I like, man. Terrorists blowing up different concerts. They blew up a country concert. They blew up an Ariana Grande concert. This shit don't randomly happen, though. They actually have focus groups about this to kind of decide which concerts they want to blow up. So I can imagine it. I'm trying to go through this right now. It's like, hashish. We have to make these infidels listen to us and take a stand. So we're going to blow up a concert. What about Led Zeppelin. Fuck no, man, they are geniuses. I own every single last one of their songs on iTunes. Okay, man, I'm sorry. I apologize. What about, the Rolling Stones? The Rolling Stones. Fuck no, man, they are geniuses. I own every single last one of their songs on iTunes. Okay, Hashish, chill, relax. What about Ariana Grande? I admit, she is a beautiful woman, and she could be a part of my harem of rives. But her music sucks. We're gonna blow up that bitch concert. And it made me realize one important thing. You can actually lose your life if you're a fan of shitty music. So step your taste up, young folks, man. Listen to classic rock, yo. Go to those concerts. They're not gonna blow up the Doobie Brothers and Pink Floyd. They're not gonna do that, but Ariana Grande, Justin Bieber, he's next. He's gonna... I'll be on the dark web. I saw that shit. They're going fucking... You know what that shit is, Steph Curry. You fucking definitely know. I used to be skinny and sexy like you back in the days, man. This is... I'm jealous as fuck. Fuck that nigga, man. Handsome ass motherfucker. Fuck out of here, man. You sexy abs, sperm working, your balls is thick and shit long. You know what I mean? You keep coming over and over and over and over again, shit. This is some bullshit. Need some of your blood, man. I need your DNA. No homo. Even though I said it with fuck 'em, that's kind of weird. Damn, man. Oh my God. I'm having a good time. Y'all having a good time, man? Y'all enjoying yourselves? I'm just about to get dirtier and darker. It's gonna get more fucked up, man. I got this fetish, man, you know what I'm saying? They had this saying a couple years ago called eat the booty like groceries. You know what I'm saying? Eat the booty like groceries. But my question is, what type of groceries are we talking about specifically, though? Because not all groceries taste delicious. You can't be talking about sauerkraut or Swiss cheese or Thousand Island. That shit's fucking disgusting. Unless you blend it together on a perfect pastrami Reuben, man. Yeah, I brought that joke way back. Yeah, I heard that. That's a callback in comedy. And my thing is, like, I raise my hand, let me just sing one. I like all y'all know, I eat the booty. I lick ass, I toss salad. But to me, the booty is like candy yams. It was just Thanksgiving, you know what I'm saying? For the white folks that don't have sweet potatoes with some syrup, man, you know what I'm saying? Soft, sweet, delicious. So whenever I eat the ass, I say I'm going yamming. I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. Hashtag going yamming. Hashtag. And then motherfuckers be like, ew, how could you eat the ass? It's nasty. But if you eat pussy, you kind of almost eat ass anyway, sexy Mindy. She like from the Mindy show right there. Mindy, whatever. You know what I'm talking about, right, Mindy? If you eat pussy, it's like you almost eat ass because it's mad cold. It's like 1 pinky centimeter from the pussy to the ass distance. So if you eating it from the front, and I ain't talk about you being shy about it, like you like, you know, eating like a new soup or some shit, like, fuck that. You got your skull cap on, your diver truck, you hibernating. Jacques Cousteau, Michael Phelps, Lil Jon getting low. You getting low in that motherfucking pussy. The bottom half of your face is up in the booty hole. You getting candy yams on the bottom. Now, if you eat it from the back, I call this a camel neck because you got the crook in your neck, and it's like you looking through the booty, and it's like a periscope through a submarine. So it's like, I'm searching for the pleasure, searching for the pleasure. The top half of your face and your nostrils is in the booty hole. You getting candy yams on the top, Steph Curry. You gonna eat the booty later. I know you are. You gonna eat the booty later. I'm convinced of it. So keep the logic, Mindy. Candy yams on the bottom, candy yams on the top. What's wrong with a little bit of candy yams in the middle on your tongue? I'm just saying. And then motherfuckers like the old school Jill Scott lady would say, ew. How could you eat the ass? It stink. And sometimes it be leaking. What? What kind of ass you be eating, Czechoslovakia, man? First of all, if the ass stink, don't eat it. Duh. And if the ass is leaking, she don't need to be having sex. She need to be in the hospital, Mindy. So eat ass. Now y'all judge me like, look at this fake ass Amber Rose, ass eating, out of breath, high blood pressure, fat motherfucking 38 years old eating the ass. Y'all judging me, every single last one of y'all judging me. But every single last one of y'all eat fruits and vegetables, don't y'all? And they use fertilizer to grow fruits and vegetables. And fertilizer come from doo-doo, so we kind of all eat the ass in one way or another. That's all I'm saying. Facts. So that's what y'all young folks say, hashtag fact. I say factoids. You know what I'm saying? Factoids. Why you so angry with your red shirt, with your lips a little pursed? You sitting like you got a butt plug in your booty right now. You just ready? You ready for Fat Little Dicky to eat your ass later? That's what you waiting for right now, man. You know what I'm saying? He gonna put your beard in your booty like Brillo pad beard. He gonna put the Brillo pad on the motherfucking pots and pans. And that's his guy too. He's a player. He got both of y'all bitches. He got both of y'all. He about to eat the booty. He gonna have a good old time. I'm just fucking with y'all. That's jokes. I'm gonna close with this, man, and I'm out. Because I know y'all been a real good crowd. Y'all been fucking with me. Give it up for yourselves for just enjoying yourselves. I appreciate it. Hopefully we can do this again, man. But I'm gonna get real serious with y'all. You know what I mean? Like, it's embarrassing. I know I told y'all a lot of embarrassing shit, but I got this weird attraction to I don't like to say this shit. I like lesbians. I'm attracted to lesbians, man. You know, I think they sexier than a motherfucker. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but wait though. I'm not talking about your cookie cutter lesbians. You know what I'm saying? That look sexy with long hair and high heels and just fuck that, man. I like the butchers, man. I like the studs. I like the dykes that look like you, look like a Manny Fresh and shit, man. I like the type of lesbians that they will beat my ass and fix my transmission. I think they sexier than a motherfucker, man. Trust me, man. You know what I mean? Because I can see beyond the hard exterior, you know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like a pineapple. You know the pineapple got the rough outside with the green spikes on top, because a lot of stud lesbians wear boy clothes, get their hair dreaded up and dyed and shit like that. You peel back those layers, man. It ain't nothing but a bunch of sweet feminine goodness on the inside, Mindy, man. And I don't know if it's the strong hands, Steph Curry, man. Stud lesbians give the best massages in the world. Those deep ass voices, Czechoslovakia, man. It's like poetry to my ears. And those hairy legs, Jill Scott. It's like silk sheets running against my calves. Now, I'm not saying I'm a closeted homosexual, but I have found a loophole in the system, I'll tell you that much. And this one stud in particular was feeling me because I was just dressed like Ellen DeGeneres, you know. Had my button down, you know, my khakis, my loafers, she was feeling me. I fucked the shit out of her. It was tight, it was awesome. She definitely don't get dick on the regular. Definitely a stud. When I was done, she hopped up. She was like, wait there for a second, you know what I'm saying? I got a surprise for you. Because you know a lot of studs act like Young and May. Obviously, it's a black stud. It's a black stud I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, oh shit, she about to bring me some drinks, make me a sandwich, call her stud friends over. We gonna have this big stud orgy. This chick came back strapped with a 12-inch beige dildo. Talking about, bend over, motherfucker. It's your turn. And I was mad offended. Fuck that shit, man. Because why couldn't it be a black dildo? If she would have pulled the black strap on, I would have bent over and sang, boom, 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 boom. Thank you for being a friend. Help me out now. Travel around the road and back again. Your heart is... You're a pal and a confidant. Boom, boom. And if you threw a party and invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be for me. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. Bum, 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 boom. Hey, that's my time. I appreciate every single last one of y'all. Hashtag everybody need more green. Look up that hashtag on Facebook. Do my thing. Bringing back up Paul Gregory if he's anywhere in the fucking building. Peace.
Keep it going for Mo Green, everybody. How about a round of applause for Essence and the rest of the group there for putting the night together? Thank you all for coming out. I hope you had a great time. Get home safe. Have a good night. Thank you.